We'll be right back with more. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave, that is scary. Thanks for that one. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Pokusevski in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder, and Harrell's in at the 5. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Pass to Davis. Unable to get that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Ariza. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just been interesting how it is that Ariza keeps getting on teams, and then the same thing is said about him, about a championship presence, a veteran leader, and still plays some very solid defense at the wing.
Free throw good, Ariza. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Caldwell Pope passes to James. Good D by Ariza. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Pokusevski can't hit. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Now the Thunder with it. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's James. 23 points his last outing.
LeBron patient there, keeping the defense guessing, maybe mixing up their coverages on the back end. Makes him very unpredictable in the pick and roll set.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. The rebound by the Lakers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. And they could not get no matter who they had out on the court.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively. Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Here's Dort. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. Now the pass to Pokusevski. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Harrell. Davis, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots. A moment now to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Right around 25 points per, 14 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's Dort. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot to stop the drought. Dort misses. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Horford. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Here's Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. Floats one up. And the rejection by Harrell. Count that bucket. Schroeder with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Now here's Davis. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And Davis throws it down.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Thunder trailing by 7. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Now here's James. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope pushes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Here's Dort. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Horford. Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ariza has the open look. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Let's see the stat sheet here for LeBron James. Thunder trailing by 11. Passes it to Horford. Here's Bazley. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now Davis. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. James finds Harrell. And Hill over to help. Nobody near Schroeder. They get it again. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Hill. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and James pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league. Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Bazley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
Harrell, the pass to Caruso. The shot off that time.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Hill kicks to Muscala. Here's Bazley. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The three from Hill. Knocked away. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Matthews. Off with the layup. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And he makes that one.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Over to the wing. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Hill. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the Lakers with some changes. Marc Gasol comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Morris subbed in for Davis. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for George Hill. Good on both. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 16-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He has 6. Outside Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. In third, the Lakers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Here's Caruso. Kuzma passes to Morris. Lakers passing it around. Here's Matthews. That shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Thunder trailing by 14. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8, and stolen by Kuzma.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
One shot.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Here's Caruso, the Thunder making the shot. To the inside, here's Matthews, lays it up and banks it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Mikhailuk. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oh, Morris in position, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Beasley, good.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Matthews against Jackson. And here's Matthews. No good from 18. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jackson. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Pa Kusevski in at the power forward. Here's Morris. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Beasley. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now here's Kuzma. No points in the game yet for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
The first one falls. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Both good from the line that time.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Horford, no luck. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Matthews, banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Pokusevski after Wesley Matthews score. Here's Pokusevski, defended by Gasol. Ariza no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Matthews finds Morris. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
For Oklahoma City, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at finishing off that one.
Pass to Ariza. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from 3-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. 5th, Dennis Schroeder.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
Well, let's put the 3-point percentage in a box for a second. It's the range that those guys have that really blows me away. I mean, just about anything inside of half court is doable for them. Those are some long distance marksmen.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2 shots, foul, 2.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Hill's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the pass to Pakusevsky. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. The three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. James with it. He's picked up by Ariza.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Ariza with the stuff.
A rangy 6'8". Ariza finishing with force.
Schroeder surveying the floor. To the middle, stripped it away. Outside Hill. Pass to Pakusevsky. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Well, George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Hill.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Inside. Fades and shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
Hill passes to Ariza. Here's Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Horford.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
He hits both from the stripe. Now here's LeBron. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. To the inside. And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Shot clock at 5.
the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Stolen away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Hill leading the charge. Horford gets the bucket.
Yeah, another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
Lakers leading by 20. LeBron James on the wing. And the dunk by James.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Thunder. Passes it to Dort. It's back to Hill. Outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Dort. That shot is off. Great D that time from Harrell. Lobbed up there for Schroeder. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for George Hill. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the length of George Hill can create some problems for some defenders. Sometimes they're forced to foul him. They did there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now LeBron, 8 points for him. Down low. Here's that was something else.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Horford.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. So Horford gets 2. Here's Schroeder. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. And there's the feed to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now here is Hill. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Mikhailuk. It's back to Hill. Takes the three. Rebound the Lakers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Kicks it to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Baisley, powered down with both hands.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City. To the paint, here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hill dishes to Horford. Here's Mikhailuk. Shoots it. Rebound by Harrell.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
Bounce pass from Hill. Here's Baisley. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it and stolen by Harrell. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around and gets the dunk.
1:49 left in the first half. Hill with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Muscala misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Marcus All's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Hill. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Marc Gasol.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. The pass to Matthews. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there. Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Caruso. The three gets the three-pointer to fall. Caruso's got 7 points.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Baisley, guarded by Kuzma. Outside, Horford. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Caruso. He's got 7. Wesley Matthews on the wing. No good from outside. Jackson looking it over. Rejected by Gasol. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Pretty good by our defense. We've talked about for days getting back to defending and so we can get out and run. And we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Contavious Caldwell-Pope was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points.
Last season, Kenny, maybe the ultimate pairing of superstars, Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
Couldn't find a better compliment statistically. I don't think you can. AD thrived with LeBron and LeBron with him. So it was great for the way they were drawing in addition to off defenders.
Statistically or stylistically?
Both. Stylistically, before the games, they were great coming through that tunnel.
Well, I agree. AD has a range on the court, so he doesn't really clog up driving lanes. You know, his rim protection allows LeBron and others to be more aggressive defensively.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell-Pope, and it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. Here's Pokusevski, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Horford, and that one is good. Horford's got 9.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. Harrell, the pass to LeBron. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lots of room. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here are the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Ariza. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Harrell. He's got 11. James outside. And James throws it down.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford trying to free himself up. And again it's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Pass to Harrell. Clock at 6. Over Horford. Tips it. James on the follow. 16 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Lakers second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. James, and LeBron throws it down.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency, and it's blocked. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball, and it's Davis with the jam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Oklahoma City shooting just 31% in the game. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford gets the bucket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
James against Ariza. James outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hill's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hill against LeBron. And it's Hill penetrating, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
See, George, Hill, when he decides to drive like that right to the rack, that's when he's effective. He got contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Schroeder outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Caldwell Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harrell dishes to Davis. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Thunder shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Hill passes to Horford. On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Schroeder.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Shot's good from Schroeder.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Harrell. Schroeder hits them both. And here is Hill. He's got 5. The pass to Muscala. Knocked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Schroeder against Hill. And it's Schroeder missing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Paisley. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mikhailuk. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's tipped. Here's Paisley. 8 points for him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And finished off by Davis.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's James. 21 points in the game. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt you.
Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Paisley, guarded by Kuzma, and it's in there.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Kuzma, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol has checked in for Anthony Davis. Markieff Morris comes in for LeBron. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Lakers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Thunder, 7 games back.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they're already looking to the offseason, and that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
Yeah, the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Kuzma. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good, Kuzma.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Muscala kicks to Jackson. From deep, Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Drops in the layup for 2. Gasol's got 5 now.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Oklahoma City shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. Matthews against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hill has it in the corner. Pass to Baisley. Good. The assist goes to Hill. He's got 10.
Now George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Here's Kuzma. And the rejection by Jackson. There's the pass to Baisley. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's blocked, but they recover it. No good from Gasol.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kuzma outside. Outside Matthews. Drills it from outside.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from 3-point range that you just love to see.
Now here is Muscala, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. That one good for 2.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Morris. Shoots from the block. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Baisley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires, high post, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Morris outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now here's Kuzma. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. He has 7. He can't hit that time.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
No good on the free throw for the Thunder. Al Horford's checked in for Muscala, and Trevor Ariza's subbed in for Hill. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gasol dishes to Matthews. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Jackson. At the elbow, Horford for 3. Ariza no up. Kuzma outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Darius Miller. He's out there with Jackson. Maladon is out there with Horford. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Here's Caruso. And here's Matthews for the 3. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Jerome. Pass to Miller. Lets it fly. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Caruso. Dishes it to Jones. Morris outside. The pass to Caruso. Back to Morris. And he makes good on the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Oklahoma City shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Jerome. Pass to Maladon. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Here's Caruso.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Passes it to Jackson. Horford against Jones. Horford the pass to Miller. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Jones slams it home.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Jerome after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's Miller in the corner. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Maladon. You know, Brent, some unique conditions to say the least for the NBA restart. Do you feel you would have thrived or had a hard time in that bubble?
Well, that's a good question, Kevin. I like to think that I would have found some way to make positive contributions to the team. I think the interesting dynamic to all of it is the fact that guys love to compete, and there is no way for you to fake that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of drive, that kind of motivation to be on the floor and do your very best no matter the situation. That came out last year as we established the NBA champion.
Shot clock at 3. Jackson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here is Maledon. Inside. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. Morris outside. Right side Matthews. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now here's Matthews. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Jones with it. Matthews, no one around him, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Jerome. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Fades back. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Markieff Morris. Both good from the line that time. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The pass to Mikhailuk. Pass to Maledon. Here's Muscala, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
One shot.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. With his first shot attempt, poked loose, out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes it to Matthews. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Pass to Meladon. To the middle. Miller, the pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Muscala. No good. Shot missing. Gasol with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Caruso. Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
6 on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Here's Jerome. Good work defensively by Gasol. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. Can they get it? Tipped away. Here's Mikhailuk. Out to the right wing. Here's Meladon. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Mikhailuk. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago. At least
No
it feels
kidding.
like that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more.
You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Jones with the bounce pass. Over Miller. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. The shot will not fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Now the pass to Jerome. And here is Maladon. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. At the elbow, it's Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Pass to Muscala. Now here's Maladon. Here's Mikhailuk. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. .119 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Maladon. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jerome. They grabbed their own miss. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important
in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's Horton Tucker. It's stolen by Muscala. And here is Maladon. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while as a team.
You're ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.